Hello, I'm Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Wednesday, the 6th of July, 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. In that show, I give messages for each of the star signs for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus sign. Check that out. You don't have to come along live for that. You can watch the replay, and there's timestamps in the description, in the comments for that show as well. But if you come along live, you can get a mini reading there for donations. So you can find that show when it is the next show, laying in wait on my YouTube channel down there by clicking Be Healing. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there. I get them out within 48 hours of you ordering them, so they're not always available. And so if it's all sold out, just check back a day or so later and you'll be able to find some availability. What's in the energies for everybody today? We have the gift of connection, all about people today. It's who you know, not what you know. Well, it's mixture of them both, really, isn't it? There's no absolutes in this world. What else? Nature, flow, right? Go with the flow. For some of you, your plans might not work out today. In other words, you might have wanted to work on something or focus on something in particular. And this is saying go with the flow instead. So someone might call you up. There might be a separate opportunity coming through a person today. You might want to go with the flow on that. Like, just go with it. It might be really good. Feels like it will be. So something kind of gets you out of routine today. Protection. Might need to protect yourself, or it might be someone who's being protective of you today. I don't know. Let's find out with the tarot. What's going on, tarot? What's all this about? People. Page of Wands. Hearing some exciting information coming through. So it might be someone getting in touch, asking you, do you want to go do something, but you need to do it today. Like, I've got a spare ticket for something for today. Someone's dropped out. Do you want to come and do it? Say yes. This is great energies to say yes to that. Death and rebirth. Going through great endings at the moment. Big change energy at the moment. And 7 of Wands. Protection again. I'm glad they're going to talk about that because I didn't really understand what the protection was about there. There is a need to protect ourselves. We'll find out what that is with the other cards. And Queen of Wands. Take action on something. Say yes to it. Show him. You do it. Queen of Wands takes action. She just gets it done. Okay. She shows them how it's done as well, is what I'm told. Page of Wands. What's this communication coming in that's exciting? Yeah, it could be like something like that. Like, I've got a ticket for this thing, but it's today and someone's dropped out. You want it? Yes. I remember I had that one time. Yeah, what was it? It was when I was living in Byron Bay. A friend of mine called me up. It was when the Blues Fest was on, music festival there. Hadn't got myself a ticket for it. He called me up first thing in the morning on the first day of it, and he said, oh, I don't think it was on the first day of it, but anyway, he said, Claire, one of my staff, he was the organizer of the tourist information in Byron Bay. Is like, one of my staff hasn't shown up for the information tent at the Blues Festival. Do you want to come and do it? Yes, hell yes. So I got myself ready as quick as I could, and I got down to those festival grounds. I'm like, I'm working, and I got myself in, and it was so cool. And we just kind of did shifts, and we picked our shifts depending on when the bands were on and that we wanted to see and stuff. I've had the best time ever. And I don't know why I hadn't bought tickets, because usually I'd go to it every year. But anyway, there you go. It's something like that. Just like say yes. I didn't say, oh, I was supposed to be working today, so I'll just do what I usually do. No, hell no, no. Page of Wands. You'll want to jump on it, I'm sure. I've forgotten about that. That was cool. Other years I used to do the merch tent. I used to be the one selling t-shirts and stuff. That was fun too. And so, likewise, but I was actually getting paid for that too. But likewise, we would sort our shifts out depending on the bands that were on. Anyway, Page of Wands. What is it? 2 of Inspiration. This is about action, a choice of action to take. 10 of Emotions. Something that's really going to fulfill you, so absolutely do it. 4 of Voices, though. Rest and recuperation. Oh, so some of you, it might not be about like, oh no, I was going to work today. You might be feeling tired, but you see, the thing is, when we do things that are going to fill us up, then that tiredness goes away pretty fast. We get tired when we're doing the boring, dull stuff. We don't get tired when we're doing stuff that inspires and that fills us up. So even if you're tired, you're like, I might be too tired to do that. I would do it. I would still do it. Seize the day, seize the opportunity. Could be about a reunion of souls, so it could be someone from the past or a friend or something like that. It could be an ex-lover as well, or it could be someone that is important to you. Integration of past, present, and future. Yeah, someone from the past. So it could be someone from long ago asking you to do something. I love it. Like I said, it's not what you know, it's who you know, but it's not. It's both of them, really. It's who you know and what you know, and everything, really, put together. What was I going to say? Anyway, it seems like that the people have been added into the mix and you've been thought of for something. Death and rebirth, what's this about? So big ending, start of something, walking away from something. There is something to leave behind here. Okay, so some of you, in order to take up this opportunity, you might need to actually quit on something else. And there might be repercussions from that kind of thing, but it still might be worth it. I don't know, you'll need to make that decision yourself, of course. I'm not saying to everybody, quit your relationships and your jobs to do this thing. I'm not saying that. There's unlimited possibilities coming from this, though, so don't look at it at surface level. This could lead to a whole lot more. Might not just be like a blues festival kind of thing. There might be more than, it might be a work thing that leads to a lot more. In fact, mine might have, I can't remember the sequence of it all. It might have been that tent that I worked at the first time, and then after that I was always offered to do the merch tents. I can't remember. Seven of Wands, I don't think it was, in fact. I think it was another friend that got me to do the merch stuff. Always a lot of fun. I mean, it's a lot of fun when you're working at something like that because, especially when you're in small communities like Byron Bay, like on this island here, if you're a part of a festival like that, it's even more fun because you're putting it on for all the guests, Seven of Wands, it's like fight nights here. I'm into Muay Thai. I'm fight nights. When we do that, the just camaraderie of it is really good. So you might need to hear that, is that it could be a very enriching experience, 10 of emotions, doing something together with other people. It might not feel like drudgery work. Seven of Wands, you need to protect yourself. Well, you need to protect your heart, muse of emotions. So, okay, this is separate from all of that information. This protection message here. Protect your heart. There might be love offers around you, or people wanting some of your energy, and they don't have your best interests at heart. They're not advocating for your heart. They might be just trying to get your body or something like that. They're not thinking about your heart. You need to think about your heart, and you need to protect your heart. Even if someone's telling you that they love you here, losing emotions, or if you think that they might do, grow up. Growth is behind that. You might need to grow up about that. So not everyone has the best intentions. Protect yourself. Some of you might need to be a bit more pessimistic about people and let people prove themselves to you, especially with your heart. Protect your heart. Your heart is precious, and your love energy is precious. Don't just go give it willy-nilly to everyone. I'm not talking about, you can love everyone, right? But I'm saying about relationships. Don't get into a relationship with anybody. That's totally different. Love anyone, love everyone if you want to, but don't get into a relationship with them. Queen of Wands. Be more protective of that. Queen of Wands, and what? She takes action. Take action on something, but hold your energy back as well. Pulled in two directions. Okay, so you might want to take action on something, and a part of you wants to hold your energy back. You're pulled in two directions of the Chariot. You've got choices to make today. Based on that, like there was this tiredness coming out here. Yeah, you've got choices to make. Do what's best for you today, long-term kind of thing. But as I said, some of you, it might be tiredness, and although we might be tired to do boring work stuff, tired to clean the house and stuff like that, this thing doesn't feel like something that's going to tire you out. It feels like something that's going to add to your energy. There's anger behind that. Because maybe someone's asked you to do something before and you got nothing from it, and you didn't feel good about it, and it was tiring. So you might have some past stuff to heal, to say yes to something that isn't going to be tiring. Something could have depleted you in the past that was similar to this because you weren't advocating for yourself. What about your love life? What's going on in our love lives today? Friendship. Doing stuff with friends. Not so much about the love life today, but more about friendship. Doing stuff with friends, community, that kind of thing. Which is love life too. We get love of our friends. It doesn't always have to be romantic. Focus on the positive and release control in love life. So there might not be anything going on in love life today, but focus on the positive of that. Other stuff's going on. That's good. That's good. Release control. Always a good thing. Never good to try and control relationships or try and control other people in relationships either. Respect. So respecting the other, and that could be about choices too. So someone you're interested in or your partner might be going through these energies today, and they might be like, I'm going off and doing this thing. It might be like, don't. Like, that's not okay kind of thing. Respect them in their space and their choices. It might be feeling like you're to guard your heart today, that protection. Some of you as well. We have had that message twice, 3 times now. Protect your heart. Some of you need to protect your heart. What else in our love lives? Oh, you want to come out. What else in our love lives today? We have jealousy and truth. Jealousy. Other people might be jealous of you if you've got a good thing going. You might be jealous of other people if they've got a good thing going. If your partner's going and doing something, you might feel jealous. Definitely picking up on that with the respect card is like respect them. If they've got something good happening for them, let them go and be happy for them doing it. Something about truth, your truth here. This, for some of you, this protection message of it's not true that like the person you've got someone in your life and you might be imagining that they've got your best interests at heart and they really don't. So try and get to the truth. Might be a trap. Because it might be a trap. Anyway. Someone could be trying to trap you with lies, is what that's saying. They might be pretending that they love you and they want something long-term or something when they don't at all. So just be careful. Protect yourself. What else? Wow. We've got a unicorn. Make beneficial, what was it say? Use your intuition to make beneficial changes, to be tapped into your intuition today. Some of you got such generous hearts that sometimes you confuse that as intuition. Your ability to love people no matter how terrible they are. You might think that that's your intuition because your heart is so generous and giving, and it might have you getting into relationships with the wrong people, with people that are not good for you. Dog barking says advice from a friend. You might be getting some advice from a friend there. As I usually say with this card, dogs barking tends not to be good advice, right? Because they'll bark at people that aren't a threat. So just take that with a pinch of salt. Sun, happiness and well-being now. Make yourself happy. Do something that's really going to make you happy today. Well, think of a yes or no answer question because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. This is just a bit of fun because this is a general reading, not a private reading. If you want me to pull one of those crystals out for a question that you've got and you want me to pull cards out as well to give you clarity on all of that, come along to my Psychic Cafe show here on YouTube. Find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel. Click and be healing down there. I can also use them in private readings as well. Book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there. And after you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page on my website. You can put your questions in there for a reading. If you do have questions, you can just leave it open and I'll channel just like I usually do. How best to deal with these energies today? Just one. Felt like something else flipped then, but no. It's the devil. Fears, negativity. This could be the tiredness as well because you've had negative energy in your life. Because I don't know about you, but my work doesn't tire me out. And training hardly tires me out too because I just love it. But it's not always been that way. I have been in jobs in the past that have tired me out so much. I've been tired like the moment I get into work because it's like, Luckily, I'm in control of everything that I do now. So as soon as something makes me feel, I stop doing it. I just stop doing it or I outsource and get someone else to do it for me. I'm lucky like that. or have made good choices like that. You can make good choices too. Don't cave into the fears, and don't think that everything's going to be negative too just because you've had negative experiences. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is yes. Go for it. It's aquamarine. Yes. There you go. Now you know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Helps me, my YouTube channel out, and I like hearing from you. Click on the subscribe button with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do one of these every day. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. I do random star sign readings as well. And I do 3 love pick a card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. You can watch it now if you like. Have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.